Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Cool. Works on YouTube or Twitch. Let me check YouTube real quick. Again, I don't expect to have anybody ever actually pop up in my YouTube, but it certainly doesn't hurt to check. The real question is, yeah, I am live. Okay, cool. There we go on that. Cool, yeah. Way bigger delay on YouTube. Hey, Don, how you doing? You like my beanie? Super happy to be repping the Don Volio brand today. Very honored to be doing so. Okay, I need to go ahead and make the announcement in the Discord real quick. Yesterday was pretty fun. I was actually thinking about playing the game more last night, but decided it's probably more responsible to actually sleep and just wake up earlier to take care of it. Finished working 30 minutes. Congratulations. Happy that you're almost done with the grind for today. Let me tell you about grind real quick. My fucking job's a grind, dude. Being a GM of a movie theater is not exactly the easiest job in the world. Let me tell you. Okay. I think we got everything just about ready to go. We got our different streams open, ready to go. Let's go ahead and just bring this over here, just in case anybody decides to chat on YouTube. We got that open. Without further ado, I think we should go ahead and jump just right into it. So we finished Act 1 in the first stream, but I don't think we're done with Act 1. We have finished all of the quests for it, which is great. But I wanted to do a little bit more grinding before we decided to move on to this next area. We're going to be going over to the Black Marsh. We'll have to refine the thing. We need to refine the tower. But we're going to be grinding the tower a little bit. See if we can get any better runes before we move on to Act 2. That's the plan, at least. We'll give it somewhat of a chance. If it doesn't work out, if we can't find it very quickly, we'll go ahead and abandon the plan and just go straight into Act 2. It just completely depends on luck, really, more than anything else. Also, we can just like one-shot basically all of these guys. We are way ahead of them when it comes to experience. Not particularly worried about fighting them. Really just trying to find that tower as quickly as possible so we can go ahead and grind it out. I figure like we'll do like 2 or 3 runs of the tower. If we don't get what we're looking for, we'll just move on. But if we do, then we will have much better armor going into these next probably 2, maybe even 3 acts. Okay, we get a portal shrine, which is pretty cool. Do we have stamina potions? No, not really. We have 1. We definitely want to find this tower sooner rather than later so we don't end up running out of stamina. We'll come ahead and check out down here, see if anything is better, any better luck at all. Nothing around here. So there's been a lot of yesterday kind of talking about Diablo. New? This fucking software calls me new. I have a pipe bomb that's coming to you in the mail. Nice. Hey Liam, how you doing? Hey Bradley. Good to see all of you guys. Welcome to stream number 2 of my Diablo 2, or I guess full Diablo series run through. The plan is simple. We are primarily focusing on getting through Diablo 2 normal, nightmare, and hell version on this character. After we've accomplished that, we'll move on to the next Diablo game. We decided to start with Diablo 2 because that's the game I'm most familiar with. So I felt like I needed the least amount of preparation ahead of time in order to successfully play this game in a knowledgeable and I think entertaining way. Imagine something crazy. Sorry, it was my first. It was my first inclination. Okay, I'm used to calling people by their real names. My bad. I'll do better, I promise. Again, all these guys are not very strong. I don't think we're gonna be fighting this tower, are we? You know what? Nah, screw it. Let's go ahead and just go into Act 2 without having the correct runes, and we'll just deal with it. It's no big deal. I'm not really worried about it. We have pretty good gear, all things considered. I'm not overly concerned. So let's go ahead and give it a shot. Give it a second to load. So yeah, the whole plan here basically is to beat one game at a time, go through all the difficulties of them, and just kind of explore the world let us offer. Okay, let's go ahead and sell you, and you, and you. I would like a few more stamina potions, actually. So the plan is going to be today, at least, to at least get through half of... You want to set stamina potions? Huh. The plan is to get through at least half of Act 2. Maybe we can get through more of it if we go fast, if we skip a few things here and there, but we'll have to see. Okay, let's go ahead and give the sewers a try. I found ancient fruit and now I'm rich, like 500k. Congratulations. It's going to take a long time for you to be able to grow up that crop is the thing. Typically, it's going to take about a full endgame year before you're really starting to see a lot of profit if you're correctly doing things like using the seed maker effectively and replanting your crops. And also if you're using the greenhouse instead of just planting them out in the open season so you don't lose the crop in winter. So there are a lot of factors you have to consider with that. These guys are fire enchanted, so they're very resistant to my fire damage, unfortunately. On the bright side, I have a pretty strong follower who's able to hopefully make up some of that difference for me. We also get a level up. Let's go ahead and put it in... We're putting it all into strength, so we need to be able to get better gear later on. I'm trying to prep ahead of time for that, because we don't really need the extra health right now, all things considered. Okay, so we are currently at level 14, so we can wait a little longer before we go through the teleportation stuff. Let's go and keep adding on to Fireball for now. And we will continue onwards. How's our glove situation? +8 versus +6. Okay. We can ignore that for now, and we'll continue. Level greenhouse. Nice. Congratulations. We're going to be making some major profit later on. I almost finished the capitalism run. I don't know. The only game that seemed incredibly interesting for me to stream right now was a Diablo game. And my original thought was maybe I would do Diablo 4, but I've learned my lesson from Elden Ring and Harry Potter, where, like, playing the newest game as a smaller streamer, nobody's going to watch. Even the people who would normally watch a stream wouldn't watch because of spoilers. And I figured that playing a game like Diablo 2 is the perfect happy medium between playing something that's, like, kind of relevant, but also playing a game that I enjoy, know, and understand. I'm actually excited to play. So that's why we're here, doing this. I'm just here to have fun. Oh, my work phone going off. 1 second. Woo! Okay, sorry. Anyway. Oh my god, I'm about to die. As a GM, I am now obligated to always be attached to my phone and to read it whenever it goes off, so that will occasionally happen here, unfortunately. Apologies for that. We're just going to keep drinking potions and get our health stuff back up. So yeah, let's talk about that a little bit, huh? So, GM of a movie theater, that's been pretty crazy. I've been doing that now for about 5 weeks, 6 weeks now. I think it's been 5 weeks, and basically every day, all I think about is work, which is fantastic. We love that. Harry Potter Legacy is very fun. Oh, thank you for the congratulations. Got work soon. Yeah, I work today at 2 p.m. CST. I make my own schedule, so I do have the flexibility to go into work earlier or later, depending on if I need to. That being said, since I've started, I've always come in at the time that I said I was going to come in or earlier. And I want my team to realize that they can count on me being there at the time that I say I am. What's funny is that I actually specifically complained to my girlfriend, like, man, I really hate the schedule I have. And it's funny because I'm the one that makes it. So I'm creating my own brand of suffering, basically. But it's important to be consistent for the team, make sure that they understand that they can count on me. So I accept the situations I put myself in. Redarks the text to me, I'll answer them no. And the text wasn't anything serious or anything, but I have to always be on watch, because if my manager's ever, like, just randomly walked out and quit, or, you know, if none of the employees showed up and they needed somebody to help run the stand, like, I need to be there. So I'm always, like, half my mind is always on work. They give you a work phone in my company, and they pay for it, which is cool, except that basically means the expectation is that I always have to be ready to answer at any moment. My boss tried calling me on it one day. I did have it directly next to me, and I was at work doing something else. He actually ended up calling my personal phone number. So I am always on call as a salaried individual. The plus side is, as a GM, I make pretty okay money if I only work 40 hours a week. The downside is that money is significantly worse if I work 50 hours a week. I've been averaging probably around like 42 to 45 each week hours. So I'm making pretty okay money, and, you know, like, my girlfriend and I certainly aren't, like, struggling to pay rent or things like that. But I'm trying my very best to not burn out. And the downside of that approach is that I'm not accomplishing nearly as much as I probably should be, my first year as a GM. But the upside is that I have a good work-life balance, so I don't feel like I'm burning out yet. And it keeps me and my girlfriend both happy. My girlfriend, so she can actually spend time with me, and me so I can actually like enjoy living and do things like going home and reading and watching YouTube, and even occasionally, streaming and playing video games. So let's go ahead and buy a bunch of potions. We're going to need quite a few health and mana pots to keep us going. There's going to be a waypoint in this floor we need to find. Can I have some free popcorn? If you showed up to my theater, I would give you free popcorn. Reading, what a fucking dork. True. So yeah, we got basically somebody like sends like a compliment to one of our employees through like our official thing, which is really good. That means they'll end up getting they'll getting like a small bonus under my system. Basically, I give people like money if they ever get called out because it makes me and the theater look really good to my boss. So I have an incentive program for that. Does that mean that there's a chance that they could end up cheating and creating those compliments themselves? Yes. Does it still make the theater look better to my boss? Yes. So I don't really care if they do that or not. It's fine by me. I've discovered how to run Minecraft with shaders, not how to run at 25 FPS. Congratulations. Someday, I'm considering getting a much better GPU, and I'd like to run Minecraft at like the best settings possible to see what that's like. We will certainly have to see if I'm able to get to that point, though. My girlfriend and I do an 80-20 rule, so 80% of each of our income goes to our joint account, which is used for things like living, buying groceries, rents, bills, etc. The other 20% is just ours outright. We just spend it however we want to. It's in our own personal bank accounts. So I make a pretty okay amount in my personal account every month, but it's not like enough just to like throw money away. And I still need to like save money for like bigger purchases that I may need to do, like buying a car and things like that. So it's going to be a little bit slower than I initially expected to be able to buy a bunch of like expensive fun shit, but I will save and we'll get there. It's weird to be like an actual adult, because like the longest time I was just, I was living rent-free at my parents' place. I didn't make a lot of money. I paid money on tuition and stuff, but like I didn't really have like serious bills. So it's definitely like a different dynamic for me to adjust to. Hello, you guys are all going to die now with my AoE attacks. We'll take that longbow. Oh, my follower, I never resurrected him. Oops. We shouldn't need him at this stage. Wouldn't mind having him in sewer level 3, but we don't really have a lot of items in our inventory yet. There's no reason to go back. As soon as I'm 18, I'm coming to your theater, making your life hell. I mean, if you can figure out which theater I work at, then sure, just don't leak it to the public, I guess. I don't know. I don't leak the company that I work for, and I don't leak the town that I live in. But I will say that I live in Mississippi now, the States, and I live in CST time. That's about as much as I'm willing to share online, but I think that's like an appropriate amount to share. Can I just say, compared to where I came from, Mississippi is so goddamn humid. It's hot. I've tanned since coming here. It's not easy to tell over the camera, but I've absolutely tanned. I've been running like 3 types a week on average, and it's only for like 30 minutes at a time usually. And I get burned. Whereas from where I came from, I could run for an hour, and I wouldn't even have so much as a tan. So it's very different than where I came from. I'm very happy to know that the people around here are actually pretty nice and accepting. The problem is Southern people, I do not understand them. If they talk too fast, I can't keep up. It's really unfortunate. That's the entirety of Australia. What's your rent? It's not expensive. I'm not going to give like exact numbers. Our rent, I think, is actually technically less than what I make in half a month, which is good. And if you add that on with like Tate's income, like we do pretty good for ourselves. The downside is like if we ever have like bigger expenses that come up, like both of our cars needed work done on them over this last week, so we definitely lost a bit of money on that. Can't be helped, just part of life, right? Okay, let's go here. So yeah, it's less than half my salary, but I don't want to go into specifics. That would help people like figure out where I live and shit, because you could pretty much narrow it down from like rent amounts, right? I wouldn't want to risk that. And again, like the reason why I don't share my location is because I've been stalked by like family that I don't talk to anymore. I don't actually give a shit if like people here know where I lived. It doesn't really matter. It's not like you guys are gonna like just show up randomly or whatever. I care more so that they can't find me is my main thing. I probably will need more mana potions to get through this. We'll see. We also probably want our follower here. We gotta kill him. He's undead and extra fast. We could probably kill him without our follower. Let's see. We just need to make sure we keep the mana flowing as best as we can. Okay, we're doing good. He can't even hurt us. This is great. Okay, awesome. You're done. Let's go ahead and grab our things. We got a book of skill. Very nice. Give us some extra skill points for free. Go ahead and take that. We'll also take the chest, get the scroll if we can hold it. I'm sure there's a way we can hold it. Hang on. We just gotta move some things around. Like... No, we'll have to come back. That's fine. I don't mind. But if I were you live, multiple pipe bombs will fall from the sky. You gotta stop with the pipe bombs, Riley. You're being all violent for no reason today. Identify items, thank you. Let's go ahead and read the skill book, get an extra skill points, and we're putting it... We actually can't put it into Fireball. A good opportunity, I suppose, for us to go ahead and put one into Telekinesis. That will eventually let us get Teleportation, which is going to be a huge part of us getting through these levels quickly, which is part of the plan. Cool, so let's go ahead and go into this. We need to go to Atma for a reward. We also want to go ahead and talk to you. Did I already get these identified? Yeah. Let's go ahead and trade. You still don't have any stamina potions. We hate that. I need level 15 for 10% extra gold from monsters. We'll keep it for now. 34 versus 18. This is way better. We'll definitely be taking that. 1 mana after each kill. We're good to go ahead and sell that. We don't need it. We'll keep the staminas over here. Sell these off. We definitely need more potions across the board. So let's go ahead and add a few. Again, just enough to keep us going a little bit more. We'll do this. This game not have audio. Do you not hear audio? It should, theoretically. I can increase the audio a bit. Do you hear this better? So I need to catch up on all the chat stuff that's happening. No audio from me? So you don't hear this? If that's the case, I believe you and I can fix that, but I was just curious if you heard that. Give me 1 second, I'll fix it. Let's go ahead and remove this. Again, all of my audio stuff is always broken all of the time, so apologies in advance for that. I have to, let's do this. Okay. No audio, just Chris. That's like the worst case scenario. You should be able to hear it now, right? Damn Yeti. It's not the mic that's the issue, and it's not the desktop that's the issue, it's the program that I use, the Streamlabs. I don't know why, but for some reason, every time I start my stream, I have to like redo all of my settings to get it to work. And I've even tried like logging in and out. I've tried deleting everything and redoing everything. Doesn't make a difference. I couldn't tell you why. It's really unfortunate though. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna drop off the charm for now. We don't need that 5 to life. I think we're doing okay. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Our next goal is going to be to find more of the waypoints. So we need to find the Dry Hills one next. Shut the fuck up, damn Yeti. Alright, let's go and give this a shot. So it's going to be a little bit dark now for a bit, unfortunately. Not a big deal. We do need to return to Oppa still for the reward, don't we? Oh, we also didn't get the Hordic Scroll, I just realized. We'll come back for that later. After we find what we're looking for. We're going to probably skip a lot of these enemies in pursuit of the waypoint. I don't feel a particular need to fight every single enemy that I come across. I don't think that's necessary. So let's run until we can find what we're looking for. You basically just want to hold the edge of the map in these, because usually the entrances and exits are around those edges. We do have the Stony Tomb. We're going to skip that for now. We might come back to it depending on how soon we can find the Dry Hill. Is there any magic other than fire to play Diablo? Yeah. So it's fire, lightning and frost. For the early game, fire is definitely the play because of the early AoE effects, like what we have here, where it's like an explosion effect. And the late game, you're way better off using frost because it has way better AoE attacks. With like Blizzard being the main one, so you can crowd control a lot easier. Once you get to Hell, because there's 3 different like tiers. You have normal, which is where we're at. After I beat the game, I go into Nightmare, and then I go into Hell. Once I get to Hell, it's important to have at least 2 different elemental attacks. If you don't do that, you can end up going up against enemies that are immune to the only attack that you can use, and you'll get destroyed. Is there any other demons, hopefully? Yeah, demons. Cool, we continue. And we're just looking for that edge, trying to find the next areas, and also keeping an eye out to see if we can find the waypoints. Finding waypoints is more important to me than anything, so that means if I ever exit the game, I can come back in and go immediately back to my progress. Hello. Okay, you guys are all gone. You are the Halls of the Dead. We need to keep this area in mind. This is where we need to go after we get back home. Let's go ahead and take all of this, thank you. Just again, keeping an eye out for that waypoint. Now we have the Halls of the Dead, this is going to be a lot easier for us to manage. Okay, nothing here. Edging. I've been oddly violent. You are being overly violent for no reason, in my opinion. Okay, we'll go ahead and take a look around here. But this is the game. It's pretty chill. I can really relax to a game like Diablo because I can just kind of mindlessly click around. I usually do pretty okay for myself. Again, I don't want to fight these guys. I really just want to find the waypoint and be done with it. Nothing around here. They can't do enough damage to me to be meaningful, but they are definitely annoying. Okay, just keeping an eye out. Nothing yet. It's the fucking Yeti. Why do you keep talking about the Yeti? I don't understand like what this is, Bradley. But you're being weird right now. Being kind of weird, man. Yeah, being a GM is interesting. So like, I've been a manager at like 4 different places before I became a GM here. And one of the things that always frustrated me about being just like a regular manager is that like I had power, but I couldn't actually like make decisions, right? So like if I ever wanted something to be changed or done, I had to like go through another dude to do it, and that was stupid to me. I always thought like, what was the point of being a manager if I can't actually enact change upon the building? Being a GM is like the exact opposite of that experience, basically. Like I have the power to make so much change, but I barely actually manage people. People kind of manage themselves because they're afraid of being on the bad side of their GM. So I don't really have to like ask people to do the right thing. If they see me, they'll just do it. If they don't see me and I hear them not doing the right thing, then they get in trouble for it. It's actually a pretty interesting experience. So like the building that I walked into hadn't been doing like required paperwork auditing stuff for years. So for the past like month and a half, I've been doing nothing but trying to get this building audit ready, basically. So that's been like the entirety of my project. Okay, what was... Okay, we completed the quest, cool. Let's go ahead and get that scroll. It's gonna be down here we need to go to. Go through a dude, sounds kind of gapey ass me. True! Which is why it's good to be a GM. I don't have to go through a dude to get things done now. I am the dude. I go through other people to get things done now. Which is really hype. It's actually been a very enjoyable experience despite the immense amount of stress and pressure that I've experienced during the job, because it's a lot more fulfilling. Again, I make a decision on policy, and then it just happens. I tell people that things need to get done, and then they just do it. And a lot of that comes from, like, I've earned their respect and trust over the past month and a half. I've shown them that I'm willing to do the hard jobs, I'm willing to make the tough decisions, and I'm willing to follow through with those tough decisions. So they believe in and trust me, which is good. So I'm already past like the hard part. Yes, it's been an interesting challenge. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with our mic? With your mic? I can figure it out though. Maybe I'm not using the right mic, who knows? It's not echo, it's just a bit rough. Here, 1 second. Let me see if I can do something. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2. Okay, that's bad. Is this worse? Test. Test. Oh my god. Test. Okay, does this sound better? Okay, does this sound better? Okay, for some reason, I think that my gain was wrong. Okay, for some reason, I think... Which is unfortunate. Okay, now we need to probably adjust max audio. So what if we do this? Max audio. So what if we do this? Okay, I don't... Maybe it's because my mic fell onto the ground, and maybe it's just, like, broken? That's possible. Let's change some other things, then. Let's do this. So does this sound better? Let's do this. So does this sound better? Let's do... No, that sounds way worse. Wow. Okay, what about this? Okay, what about this? No. And then let's move it all the way over, just see how this sounds. And then let's move it all the way over, just see how this sounds. Yeah, so it's possible that because my microphone fell the other day, it's probably just broken, which I hate to hear. Which I hate to hear. You think that this sounded better? You think that this sounded better? That makes me sound like I'm, like, drunk. I don't know about that. You like this more, Chainsy? I mean, if that's what you like, then sure. I can keep it, I guess. Yeah, this is where we're at, unfortunately. I can on the next stream. Yeah, that's what I thought. On the next stream, I can. Should I just get the other microphone? Where do I keep my blue snowball? Here, let me get to a safe point. And I can... Yeah, probably not. Okay, that's what I thought. I can get my blue snowball, my old microphone, back here in a second. Just let me get out of, like, a dangerous territory. Test? I'm testing right now. What do you mean? I hate that this microphone... Okay, welcome back. I hate that my microphone's doing that, though, because this was a pretty expensive microphone. Okay, so we got that back. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me go and get a new microphone. I can fix this, probably. Okay, we're going to be muted here for a bit so I don't destroy your guys' ears. So give me 1 second, I'll get this fixed. Okay. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1. Need to reset the webcam now, I guess. Which is unfortunate. That's not better. Yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That just means that, my other mic's definitely broken. That just means that, and also my webcam's not working, so I gotta fix that. Which we also love to see. This is just, the definition of scuffed as fuck. Device, camera, close. Okay, wow, hi. I am large. Holy shit. Let's fix that. Okay, right about there. Cool. Let me be mod. Yes, but the moment that you would abuse your power, I would immediately ban you. Fuck Streamlabs right now. Honestly, dude, Streamlabs is a shit service. Big Chris. Alright. We're back. Jesus. Okay, yeah, let's talk to you. Cool. So now we need to do the things. We should be able to do the things pretty easily, though. Let's go ahead and put the diamond up and get started. So at least we have good audio now, after all that. The downside, that the microphone is bad. Maybe I should try to sell it on eBay. And then get a really bad seller score. Okay, so we're gonna go back over to the Halls of the Dead. We're gonna kill the things. Actually, is there a waypoint Halls of the Dead? I feel like there might be. Yeah, Halls of the Dead level 2, there's a waypoint. So we're gonna go ahead and go down there, kill a bunch of stuff, and have a good time. What was your question? I'm sorry. You didn't answer my question. Snowball's a vibe. Do you like flamingos? Yeah, yes. Is that like not a thing that's known? Is this like not a common knowledge? Yeah, flamingos are infinitely my favorite animal. They've been my favorite animal since about 2014, maybe a little bit before. I will eventually be getting a flamingo tattoo, where it's going to be two flamingos that make a heart together, in reverence towards my mother. The eventual goal would probably be for us to have matching tattoos of that. So that is actually a thing that will probably happen. I have a crap ton of flamingo plushes. I have so many flamingo shirts. In my office at work, I have 2 flamingo hand-painted paintings from people who know that I love flamingos. I will eventually be getting a flamingo. No, I won't probably be getting an actual flamingo because, goddamn, they're exotic. So you're not allowed to, unfortunately. Yeah, I know you like to hit me. There you go. Just die already. Thanks. Lost my follower. He's already dead. Unfortunate. Ooh, ring mail. I can actually wear it too. 48 defense versus 28 defense, but this has more resistances. Good for my follower, not good for me. This can get dropped. It's just a 1 socket. But yeah, no, flamingos are amazing. Do I not have a flamingo? I don't have a flamingo emote. You know, honestly, that kind of shocks me. I should ask my girlfriend to make one. Now that we live together, do you think she'll just do that for free, or do you think I still need to pay her? So I used to pay her for that stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you're special. You have a modifier. We need to fix that. Okay, there we go. You're done. Let's go take a few extra potions and go on our way. We are going through potions very quickly, so gotta be careful. Also, oh god. I was at Walmart with my girlfriend the other day, and we saw Minecraft bees for sale. I almost bought one. It straight up just wasn't worth the money. It was like $15 for a little bee. But it was really cute. We're getting a lot of gems. Hello. Also taking a lot of damage. Take all of that. Thank you. And we continue. So on this floor, there's going to be a waypoint, and I think we need to get to either floor 3 or 4 to find the boss of this area. The bright side is once we finish off this area, I'm pretty sure this is where I get the cube. We will never have to do this specific quest again for the rest of the run. Because you keep the cube regardless of how far into Nightmare or Hell you go into. Which is really nice. Okay. You guys gotta go. Thanks. Okay, so we get the waypoint first. That's kind of ideal, honestly. We're gonna go back real quick and get our follower again, so we can have the backup that we need. YB. It was from the Minecraft days. Bees are just really, really cute. Let's go ahead and take that. Yeah, I'm sure you will, buddy. We need to talk to Deckard Cain. I almost bought the Pig Xbox controller. Just to make sure not to pilot a submarine with it. Otherwise, we're gonna get fucked.
Good day.
Alright, let's go ahead and talk to you. Repair equipment, sell. 13 defense. It's probably not worth it then. Oh, yeah, not fair. 1 man after each kill. Sell again. It's just not particularly useful, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and toss all of this away. We'll eventually combine all this after we get the cube. Let's see if we can add a few more. There we go, to our hotbar. Okay. How are we doing on portals? 13? That's fine. What's our follower at? He's at level 12. We are at level 15. Oof, we're a little bit over-leveled compared to them. Are the Minecraft days still a thing? I'm not going to say that I'll never play Minecraft again, because I don't know what game I'll want to play a few months from now. What I can say is that right now, Diablo is the game that has captured my attention, and therefore, for the now at least, it's going to be the primary game that I play. I may go back to Stardew, I may go back to Minecraft. I have made the decision that I no longer care about gaining followers or viewers. If they come, that's fantastic and I'm happy. But if they don't, I'm not going to change the game that I'm playing for the sake of pleasing the masses. If people want to hang out and talk to me, even if I'm playing a game they don't necessarily love, that's awesome, but if not, then I totally understand. I'm not going to hold it against anybody. But now that, okay, so like, here's the thing. That's what I was telling my girlfriend the other day as well, because I actually have given this a lot of thought. So, before I became a general manager, which is something that I've wanted for a very long time, I viewed streaming as a way for me to feel that rush of growth and success that I wasn't getting because I wasn't a GM, right? Like I hadn't made it yet in my career, so I was using streaming as a way to help me feel like I've made it in other ways. Well, now that I become a GM, as far as like money goes, I'm doing okay. Right, like I'm not saying I'm making like a crap ton of money, but like I make enough to live comfortably, which is all I've ever cared about, right? And I feel as though, like, I feel very fulfilled in my job, so I don't feel like I need to get the validation from having like big stream numbers. So it's kind of shifted my view on like how on how I look at streaming. So I used to look at streaming as like a potential side business, a thing that I could possibly do to make enough money to help support me and my girlfriend. But then I was able to become a GM, and now I'm helping to provide for the family that we're making together. So I don't need that anymore. So now I'm streaming more for me and less for like the potential for like fame or money or some other crap like that. And I think it makes streaming a lot more enjoyable for me. But that also means that I stream games that only I want to stream. So I don't stream Minecraft just to get higher viewers anymore, as an example. Even though that would be the way to optimize my viewership. What's in cinemas at the moment anyway? The only movie that came out this weekend was a movie called No Hard Feelings, which is not, in my opinion, worth watching. It's like not even long either. It's like 100 minutes long maybe. So not fantastic. We also have The Flash out right now. The DC movie Ezra Miller's The Flash. We still have Spider-Man out. And The Little Mermaid and a few other ones. I don't know. It's been a minute to look at the schedule. We have some okay movies out basically right now. I'd recommend watching Spider-Man if you're looking to actually go out and see a movie. Personally, I think Spider-Verse was a fantastic movie. Okay, so we have the cube. Let's go ahead and start combining some gems. We can do 3 of those. We have 3 of these. We only got 2 of those. What I really want to do is like have this organized better, but it's fine. We can actually do 3 more of these. Okay. So we transmute. We do this. We transmute. And we do this and transmute. We can also do the same thing with our potions. So let's go ahead and take all these 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're just clearing out a bunch of space. making better items as a result. So for those of you who haven't played Diablo, this is the Hordra Cube. You can use it to combine a lot of things to make better things. So 3 bad quality gems, you can make a slightly better quality gem. 3 of these rejuvenation potions would give you an extra 35% to life and mana. Now it gives you 100%, which although is technically worse, in the middle of a really big fight, you want to get all of your health and mana back immediately. It's good to have that on hand. You can also combine runes. You can combine a lot of things, basically. So this basically helps you with a lot of inventory management. You take a lot of bad quality things and make them into better quality things, which is good. Let's go ahead and do this. Cool. Do you get free movies? Not only do I get free movies, I actually get free movies for my girlfriend. After becoming a GM, they give me a corporate card, which allows her at any time to go see a free movie, even if I'm not with her. Within the company, obviously, of course. So that's really, really cool. It's actually one of the better perks. I'm also supposedly given, in the course of a year, like 50 passes for anybody to go see free movies that I could like mail. So like I'm gonna be mailing those passes to my family back home, because we have a few movie theaters in that area that's from the same company that I work for. So they can see free movies whenever they want to. So not only does my girlfriend get free movies, but my family, if I want to, her family will also get free movies. I watched Avatar 2. It was a very long movie. Did not watch it because of that. I can't watch movies that long. I don't have the attention span for that crap. Can we get a stamina shrine, please? I'll take a health shrine, I guess. Alright, we're trying to find the next section for us to explore. Let's see if we can find that. Currently 45 minutes in the stream. How's everybody doing? I'm feeling pretty good so far myself. A little bit sad about the microphone situation, but this is why we have backups, so we can take care of these things. We'll skip that refilling shrine for now. We don't really need it. I think this is going to be for the next section. Cool. Yeah, Far Oasis. I'm back in. Welcome back, Lynn. You missed the micing of 2023 that's now been fixed. Okay, I don't love all this damage I'm taking. Don't love all the damage my follower is taking either. Let's go ahead and get some more potions back on. Let's make sure you're healing. Thanks. Okay, cool. So we're good there. We get a cap. Nice. Get a scythe, some good potions as well. We'll take all of it. Quick sound, handsome. So you play films in 4K, or is it more now? Most projectors in movie theaters can play up to 4 to 8K is like the typical traditional range right now. Different movie theaters will have different standards when it comes to that. But traditionally, my company does 4 to 8K. Traditionally, that's not all of them. Maggot Lair for the Far Oasis. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, so films can be shown in a variety of different resolutions. Again, when you think about how large one of those projector screens are, you understand why it's not higher than 4 to 8K. Because the surface area you have to do to condense that many pixels is very large. So it's very difficult for you to be able to pull that off, traditionally. Projectors are sick. Indeed. I'm pretty well versed in maintenance of them, unfortunately. It's something I usually want to be good at. It's just something that's kind of happened as a result of my job and the circumstances that have surrounded it. You know, things go wrong, you gotta fix them. It's that simple. Again, my followers are just getting kind of wrecked right now. I do want this experience pretty badly, so I'm willing to fight these guys, though. Cool. Lynn is A confirmed. Base. I'm super down for more movie theater questions, though. I have all the insider information, if anybody's interested in it. As long as it's not like trade secrets, I can share the information, basically. We're not there yet for teleportation. You know what I would like to do? I would like to get frozen armor, just to add a little bit of extra defense, because we are taking quite a bit of damage. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do F1 this, F2 this, and then we're going to add that. We also want more stats. I think I'm going to actually hold off on those stats until I have something I need a requirement for. We'll see where we go from there. And you know what? That makes you a pedophile. I'll not be damned if I stand here and be lectured by a pervert. Very base, very base. I'm trying to make sure I'm not like missing any chat stuff. We have still yet to have a chatter in our YouTube stream, which has been very sad. Doesn't mean that we're never going to have one, but it's very obvious that my YouTube is not going to have much attention in the stream world, especially compared to Twitch. Which is a shame, because Twitch is a garbage company and I hate it, but I only stream on here because that's where you guys are.
I can't carry anymore.
If you guys were like, Chris, we want you to start streaming anywhere else, I would do it. I don't have like any loyalty to any streaming service. Okay, we got quite a few of y'all here we gotta fight. There's some minions we gotta take care of. Let's heal. Let's also let our minion heal a little bit. Add a few of these. You're taking a lot of damage still. Let's save you. Please, don't die. Thank you. We probably need to go back and do a sell run real quick. Make a little bit of extra money in the process. Let's go ahead and drop some things off into the cube. Add a few things to the inventory, and then we can leave. Good inventory management. Let's go. Might be married, but I haven't slept with you, based. You haven't, is it commensurated? Officiated? I don't know what the word is, but there's a word you use. Consummate. You haven't consummated the marriage. There we go. We get there. Cool. And we get these items too. Let's go ahead and sell. I don't think you can use this. Can you use this? No, you can. Cool. Just extra damage. Let's go. We also want to go ahead and sell these, and we'll keep all of this. Like so. Don't have a lot of extra health potions. I don't think we need them. So let's go ahead and go back, see if we can find the maggot lair. She hasn't made me yet. I actually am not a fan of amusement parks. I get motion sickness on roller coasters, so they are very unenjoyable to me, unfortunately. I mean, I'd like to enjoy them. But my preferred form of entertainment is watching movies, for hopefully obvious reasons. I haven't had to pay for a movie in a very long time. Nothing here. Ever gone down a hill 80 kilometers a mile on a shortboard? If not, you don't know the perfect mixture of fear and adrenaline. What's funny you say that is I actually used to skateboard on penny boards, and I would go down really big hills, and you're absolutely correct. It feels like you're about to die at any single second. That was back whenever I didn't care if I lived or not, so that was a much simpler time. But now now that I plan on living, I have to like make up for the mistakes of those past years and stuff, which is unfortunate. They are taking away my stamina, unfortunately. Ooh, hello. Okay, I think we found what we were looking for. We need to come down here. Hello. I need you guys to get out of the way. Thank you. Looking for the maggot lair. Please, thank you. Give it to me. Health shrine, yes. Can the game please be so kind as to give me what I'm looking for? We need more stamina. We'll take a potion and keep going. Okay, nothing here. I feel like I'm gonna fucking die violently and gravel burn. Yeah, true. I mean, that's how I used to feel. I don't skateboard anymore. I injured myself a little bit too often to justify keeping that going. I actually still own my skateboard, question mark. I don't think I got rid of them. I think I still have at least one in my car. I always kept like an emergency skateboard in my car if my car broke down, so I could like ride over to the gas station if I needed to. Yeah, I did all three. I did pennyboard, nickelboard, and longboarding. So I've done all of the sizes. My favorite was always pennyboarding, and I used to skateboard on my community college campus all the time, just to get around, because they didn't give a shit if you were riding around inside or outside. Then I did online schooling for my bachelor's degree, so that was less of a thing. This is probably going to bring us to Viper or whatever, in the Lost City. Okay, we need to come back. We need to find the maggot lair still, though. I mean, we could find the waypoint for the Lost City and then come back around, but this is fine. There we go. We found it. Fantastic. Okay, we got a lot of work to do down here. A lot of things to kill. This is the kind of area where it's good to have lightning attacks that can chain enemies. So you're not fighting just one at a time. But sometimes just be like that. You just have to fight through a horde, and that's okay. We're going to need a lot of potions if we want to go through this quickly, though. So now we're looking for, I think, the staff is going to be here. That's what we're looking for next. I think the staff is usually pretty good for the early game fighting. Okay, you're done. Who are these District 9 looking motherfuckers? Based. Ooh, composite bow. Rare, we'll take that. Sure. Inventory, not looking very pog. Let's see, you are at 27 to 60 versus 16 to 70. I'd rather have the guaranteed minimum damage personally. So let's go ahead and keep that for now. Grab the bow and continue. Doing okay. There. Cool. So this is the maggot lair. So we just have to run through basically a maze-like looking structure. Just trying to find the next way down. To the best of my knowledge, there is no waypoint in here. So we just have to find the next place and keep going. We'll take a scroll town portal, sure. Let's go ahead and grab you. Nah, I don't care about that. Emergency skateboard. I have gone ass over on a shortboard. Yeah, you gotta be really careful on the penny board. I actually rode better on that board though. The sharp turns were a benefit. When I try to make sharp turns on the long boards, obviously I would eat shit. I like being able to make those quick turns. So that was my main reasoning for using that. Okay, you gotta go. All these guys just fucking in my way. They're like, hey, you want us to die? Just come over here and fucking shoot me. Hello. On the bright side, it's really hard to get overwhelmed in these areas because you only really have to fight one at a time. The downside is how long it fucking takes to get through all of them. Great film, that. You think so? They are coming out with another Hunger Games movie this year, which is interesting. They came out with another book semi recently, and now there's a movie. I need to heal, so let's go ahead and give myself some time to do that, and also clear out some inventory space in the meantime. Cool. Onwards. Alright, you gotta go. Goodbye. We're not gonna pick up every single potion we walk by. I don't think it's necessary. Let's also go ahead and add the shielding. I don't know why I haven't been doing that. It's just extra defense for no reason. Okay, nothing good here. Unfortunately, we are getting swarmed, so let's go ahead and fix that by killing everything. We'll take a stamina potion. We'll take some extra healing potions, too. Wouldn't mind. Can you talk about some of your favorite films? So my all-time favorite film, and this is going to be a controversial take, is The Princess Bride. And the reason why is because it has the perfect level of self-awareness, mixed with parody, mixed with some actually good storytelling. So I actually love that as my favorite movie, personally. Now, if talking about, like, recent films, I really enjoyed Spider-Verse and also Spider-Man No Way Home. I think both movies... Oh, God. I think both movies were fantastic in their own right. I did enjoy Super Mario. It obviously was a very shallow viewing experience. Like, there was no character development, really. The story was pretty cut and dry, but it was also a Mario movie, and they tickled my brain with all the references, with like the music references, the character references, in a way that made it acceptable that there wasn't as much development of characters. I rather enjoyed it overall, so that was fine. I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I thought it was the best of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies that came out, but I still don't love the franchise. I am not a diehard Marvel fan by any stretch of the imagination, so I'm willing to admit whenever one of their movies aren't fantastic. It wasn't bad, it just wasn't that great, if we're being honest. I think it could have been better. And again, their current phase they're in is just not very interesting. I didn't watch the Ant-Man movie that came out. I only watched Spider-Man No Way Home because of the Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire cameos, right? I can't. I thought that would be really interesting, which is the only reason I actually stuck around for that. Bob the Builder is a very good show. It's really not a great show. IMO. There we go. I think we need to go down one more floor, maybe? I don't know. But those are some of my favorite films. I'll be completely dead ass with you. I am not a heavy movie watcher, despite the fact that I work in a movie theater and get free movies. The time investment to just sit and watch a movie and do nothing else is a little bit too high for my liking, personally. I like being able to watch things at my own pace and also to be able to multitask at the same time during those things. Not to say that watching movies inherently is a bad experience for me. It's just not my first choice, and I would only really want to do it if there was a big movie out that I wanted to experience specifically in a movie theater. And whenever I do watch movies, I usually want to watch them a Monday right whenever the movie theater opens, because then you reduce the chances of other people being in there to disturb you. So, yeah, that's about where I'm at right now with that. Movie theaters as a whole are working towards trying to become more than just a movie experience, where they're trying to be a whole experience all at once. Adding things like arcades and restaurants and things like that to try to expand out their appeal. I'm very interested in the evolution of movie theaters over time and what that's going to look like. The industry took a pretty big hit during the COVID shutdown. I will say that we are actually going very strong now because studios realize that they make a lot more money from having movies come through us than having them go through the online formats. So we are actually doing really well because of that, which I do love. We're going to take an extra 5 in Vitality. And, we'll actually give ourselves another 5 in Mana, too. Why not? I think it's about that time to do that. Holy shit, that's not good. Those are some beefy boys we gotta fight. Kill them faster than they can kill us. Okay, cool. Wouldn't mind doing a run. Hang on, let's do this. Just gonna give us a little bit of extra inventory space. So we go ahead and pick up that. Pick up a few more potions and we'll go on our way. Have you seen Philadelphia? Never. No. The answer to that, to the question of have I seen X movie, is very unlikely going to be a yes. We once went to a cinema with Starbucks gift card because there was one inside, so we couldn't use the gift card there because Starbucks is owned more by cinema. Correct. So it's called a franchisee thing. So for example, I once worked at a movie theater that had Starbucks offerings, and they were able to make a Starbucks coffee exactly how a Starbucks would make it. But it was never like owned by Starbucks. They just licensed out the right to serve Starbucks branded items. So as you could probably guess, Starbucks gift cards wouldn't apply there because Starbucks doesn't actually make money from the sales of the Starbucks items. They make money from us buying the products that is necessary to make the Starbucks products, if that makes sense. Also, can I just say I'm sick of the people who come in with like a competitor's gift card for the movie theaters, like, hey, it's basically the same thing. You should let us see the movie here with this gift card. I'm like, no. That's like going to Walmart with a Target gift card and expecting Walmart to say yes. It's stupid. People don't get that. So we just killed a boss. Very underwhelming boss. Let's do this so I can pick you up. Don't really care about the longbow that much. Don't really care about anything else. But actually, you know what? I do kind of want the rejuvenation potion.
Impossible.
Let's do this. Oh, you died. That sucks. Rip to you. Holy crap. Okay, now we're gonna have to do a run anyway. Let's do that.
I can't carry anymore.
We're already about halfway through this act. We're only an hour into the stream. We actually could finish this act this stream, which I would love. That would be kind of sick if that happened. Yeah. Cool. I just want to sell things, make money, fuck bitches, and move on. Okay. So that is... Let's compare. So, it's less defense. It has the same amount of fire resistance and also has a good poison resist. Increases light radius. It actually gets 4 to life. I think this one, although being slightly less defense, is actually slightly better. So we're going to go ahead and use this chest plate instead. Cool. We're going to sell you. Sell you. We're going to sell a few potions. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Grab that. Go back in. Trade. So we're keeping that. This is not useful. That is a nice bow. It's going to get sold, though. Don't care about that. Okay. Go over to our stash. We can actually make one of these. Let's go ahead and do that. And then toss these away. Move some other things around. Just make sure we have all of our stuff in a row. Cool. Okay, let's get our follower back. What kind of moron does that? Dude, can I just say that Mississippi has the lowest education rate in the entirety of the United States? And I'm not saying that as a meme. Like legitimately, that is the case.
I'll put that to good use.
So, and like where I came from, it was like in like the high 40s of bad education. So like I've never really dealt with like very educated individuals when it comes to customer service jobs. I don't know what to tell you. It's just really disappointing all of the time. So we need to go to Lost City next after this. Okay, cool. Is Target's the supermarket? Yeah. Target, Kroger, Walmart, all these supermarkets, whatever. But people have been like, yeah, like Walmart and Walgreens are the same company because they both have wall at the front. I was like, no, you guys are just being fucking stupid. I don't know. Okay. Let's move you to grab you. That is interesting. So if I used this, it's just not worth it is the thing. I mean, the extra resistance is amazing. It's just not worth it. Okay, let's go ahead and go back home. We got work to do still. We need to sell a few more items, and then we'll move on to the next stage of our master plan. Yeah, you. Okay. 9 versus 8, just inherently better. Go ahead and sell. Grab this. God. That is a lot of defense. But I still want my follower to have the other one instead. And then for now, we can go ahead and leave this in our stash. It's not going to be very useful at the moment, since we're not going to be using it. Alrighty. So now, we can go to the Lost City. And we found the entrance point of that way down over here. It's going to take us a little bit to run there, but we'll get there eventually. Is everybody enjoying themselves so far? Do we feel as though Diablo is a game that we could get behind and watch? Is it more just hanging out with me and just having this in the background? What's our current situation here with all this? How are we feeling in general? It's not going to change what I'm playing, but I do like to know how we're feeling. Okay, we're just going to go and skip through all of these. We'll probably need to use a stamina potion soon. I want to delay that as long as possible. It's not really worth doing until I have to. I can't. I'll take that, I guess. Now we kind of have to, because we got hit a few times. I drained staminas. I feel like this game, if you aren't familiar with Diablo, can feel very confusing on what I'm doing. So I'm not really explaining like how the game works. I don't think that anybody would actually want to like understand that. I find Diablo sort of boring. Just talking is good enough. Okay. I can agree that there are aspects of it that are less fun. I think it'd be really interesting to watch me as I'm getting absolutely decimated by a boss over and over again, though, and watching those rage moments. Cast Valley of the Snakes immediately there. We need to find the waypoint for Lost City first. So let's go ahead and run around here. We also, I think we need to be in the Lost City just so we can get the lights back on as well. That's also a thing we need to keep an eye out for. All of this is bad. Okay. My follower is probably going to die as well, which we kind of hate to see. Let's see if we can save him from himself. Probably need to give him like one more. Okay, there we go. We weren't running for a second there. It's unfortunate. Health Shrine will take. I'm looking forward to my pizza. I mean, I would love to have a pizza right about now. Your boy is hungry. I have not eaten breakfast. I decided to skip it to get to stream on time. There is some regret with that decision a bit, because your boy is ready to eat. I have a really bad habit. So when I was working at my last movie theater job that I worked at, like before I got promoted, same company, right?
Impossible.
I've always had a really bad habit of like forgetting to take breaks and to eat. And as a GM, like Ancient Tunnels. Oh, I think I need to go into the Ancient Tunnels, right? I'll get back to that. As a GM, nobody tells me to take a break. In fact, I'm not even obligated to take a break. I could just work my full 8 to 9 hours and not even take one and be fine. So I very often end up like missing meals accidentally because I get so engrossed in what I'm doing that I just completely forget about food. Do you get home late if you start too? So a GM in my company that I work at is obligated, actually contractually required, I should say, to work a minimum of 40 hours a week. Bare minimum. You cannot work a minute below that. You're allowed to work as much over that as you want to, right? That's like what its salary is basically. It's a minimum 40, and then you can add on depending. So my objective is to always be working as close to that 40 as possible, to make sure I'm maximizing the hourly rate of what I'm earning. Because I don't make more money if I work more hours, right? There's no such thing as overtime in the movie theater industry. Whether you're a salaried person or an hourly person, you just don't get overtime. So the only reason to work more hours as a hourly person is if you just want to make extra money without having time and a half. No reason to do it as a GM is if your building can't function without you. But if my building can't function without me, that means that I'm not doing my job as a GM to make sure the building can run without me. So in my opinion, if you're a GM working 50 hours a week, you're actually doing a worse job than the GM that's working 40 hours a week. So again, I do my very best to not overwork. So, to answer your question, if I go to work at 2, especially on a weekend, I'm probably not leaving any earlier than 10 o'clock. I may stay later, depending on the circumstances of the shift. Like if we're just getting demolished and they just need help, I'll stay as long as I need to make sure my team's taken care of. But most of my shifts are about 7 to 8 hours in length. Sometimes they're 9 hours, depending on the day. One day there was like an 11-hour shift. It just happens. But I'm actually working 6 days out of the week right now. So I work every day but Sunday at the moment, but I only do like a 4-hour shift on Wednesday, and then I do 7-hour shifts on the other days. So there's a balance to it, right? Now I don't know why the Ancient Tunnels are there. I feel like I need the Ancient Tunnels for something though. So let's go ahead and check it out and see if we can find anything. Also, let's go back up real quick. I want to check something else out. Where the fuck do you live, Iraq? What do you mean? What's the problem with what you saw, with what you heard? What did you take issue with what I said? It's midnight here. What if I work 39 hours for night? Whatever. I mean, like, again, like, it depends on your boss, right? Some bosses would, like, if you worked anything less than 40, you would get in trouble. Other bosses know that if you're only working 39 and a half hours, you're probably still getting the job done. My boss is, so far, has not said anything about my hours, but I've also worked more than 40 every single week. I'm working between 40 to 45. So he has nothing to say about it. GMs also don't clock in. We do need to put ourselves on the schedule to let people know when we're going to be there. If our boss is having to get in contact with us or whatever. We don't actually have to clock in and out. So they don't actually, like, track how much we work. Not like the normal sense, at least. No, your old browse over there said it was midnight. Oh. Oh, yeah, we'll do it. I feel like I'm missing a quest somewhere along here. I just don't know who I need to talk to about it, but I'm pretty sure there's an ancient tunnel quest somewhere. Either way, we're going to do the dungeon. The Staff of Kings, you astound me.
It is an honor to serve you.
You don't have a quest? Do you have a quest? You don't have a quest. You do have stamina potions, hello. And some other potions as well. We'll go ahead and take a few of those. We'll definitely be needing them for the following journey. Maybe Drognon has a quest for me.
Good evening.
Is there really no Ancient Tunnels quest? Am I just high? I might watch YouTube, I could possibly be back. You should watch me on YouTube. That's what you should do. There we go. Well, if that's the case, I guess there's no reason for me to go through the tunnels. So let's just go ahead and skip them. We'll go to the Lost City. And we'll go... I think it's like up to the side. Yeah, it's up to the side. We'll just go over to the Viper area, I guess. This Mississippi where Cajun food comes from. I don't know. I haven't lived in Mississippi very long. I don't even know if it's like a joke or not. I have no idea. Here's what I can tell you. We're in the South. Okay, so we have very like Southern style foods like grits, gravy, biscuits, like really fat, greasy food. We have like one of the highest obesity rates in the country, apparently. And also the lowest education. But there is a correlation between low education and high obesity rates, by the way. Describe your perfect pizza. Papa John's pepperoni pizza. It's not actually true. I like thick pizzas with thick crusts. And it needs to taste cheap without being cheap. If you have like a pizza that's like thin and like genuine Italian style, it's not good. I like Americanized pizzas. Okay, we got the Claw Viper Temple, but we do need to get the waypoint still. Let's see if we can find it. So Papa John's pepperoni pizza is like, it's very close to my ideal pizza whenever the crust is on point. Because again, I have very low pizza standards. I just don't like the authentic types. Yeah, I mean, I understand that my opinion is objectively wrong, but I also just don't care. Is there not a waypoint? Am I crazy? Is it actually in the Claw Viper Temple that the waypoint is? Maybe. That might be the case, yeah. Well, in that case, let's just give it a shot. Oh, hello. That's a lot of guys. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and add our shield here so we can at least do a little bit of damage back to them as needed. Just pepperoni, though? Yeah, I'm a very simple guy with very simple desires. Pepperoni pizza is my jam. My girlfriend likes to have olives on hers. I think it's disgusting, but whatever. So whenever we get Papa John's, we'll do half pepperoni, half olives and pepperoni. Always thick crust, and usually cheese sticks as well. I'm a big fan of cheese sticks. It's basically just like the best parts of the pizza, in my mind. So I think it's pretty good. We'll come around here. Go and skip you guys for now. Next level we can teleport, which means we're going to be able to fly through every level from now on. Okay, I don't love all of these enemies all from this one space. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay, you guys are all done. Let's go ahead and get that small charm. Keep healing. We'll add a few more health pots to our inventory. There we go. Probably need to grab a few more along the way now. We're going to go down. No spicy. Jalapenos, no. I am the definition of a white man, and spicy things will fuck me up really badly. I am not equipped to deal with them at all. Nothing wrong with spicy food. In fact, I actually think the taste of spicy food is good. My body just literally doesn't handle it very well. Like, I actually enjoy a good jalapeno. I just don't enjoy how I feel afterwards. We get a chip sapphire. We get some more potions. Cool. Okay, all that's good. We're gonna come through here. We're not getting as lucky as I'd like us to be getting right now, as far as drops go. I haven't really upgraded my gear in a while, which is a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, you guys are all done. Can we please get some more healing pots, game? I'll take a refilling shrine, but I'm not happy about it. Okay, you gotta go. I can't really do that much damage, so I just want to skip you for now. This should be towards the next floor, I think. Okay. We'll take the smoke sphere. We won't take the skull cap. Keep going down. Okay, nothing around here very interesting. All that architecture, you'd assume there'd be another floor coming up here, but maybe not. Mana shrine, don't need it. We'll take it. Nothing there. Cool.
Impossible. I can't.
You guys gotta go. This is why I like my AoE attack. I just run right up on these guys, just attack. You can't do this strategy in the late game, though. Okay, we don't have any more health pots. That's really bad. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go back and get some more. Here's my question to you, Chainsy. What is your favorite movie theater snack and why? So I have multiple answers to this question, right? So if I'm just having one thing and nothing else, if I can only pick one thing, I'm gonna end up picking snow caps, which are kind of like semi-sweet chocolate chips that have white frosting on top of them. They're actually really good, but not every movie theater sells them, right? So if they don't have that, the next thing that I would end up picking would be, and if you only have one thing, would be Junior Mints, which are like the chocolate mint thingies. Now, if I were doing like multiple items, I would be going for like an icy. Probably going to also include like the smallest popcorn I could possibly get. Because I am actually not much of a popcorn guy. Being in the movie theater industry for like 5 years will do that to you, right? I would get like the smallest popcorn, and then I would get a pure chocolate candy and mix them together. Okay, so the Claw Viper thing does not have a waypoint. That's fine. You should look up Snowcaps and Junior Mints. What we should do, Chainsy, okay, hear me out. What we could do is you and I could play a game where I send you candy from here you've never heard of, and you send me candy from there that I've never heard of. What I need to do is I need to get a P.O. box, because I really would rather not give out my address, if possible. I've already done that before. I don't want to do it again. We want that chip amethyst, please. Thank you. But I would consider doing an exchange with you. I think that could be interesting. Because I think you should try Junior Mints, and you should also try Snow Caps. I think those are both really important things to try. Also, can I say it? I've had a Mr. Beast chocolate, and it's pretty mid. It's kind of like okay chocolate. People overhype it. It's not really that great. I'll say it, I'm brave. I'm not afraid. Alright, cool. We get Spike Club, Fanged. Again, nothing like really good for our build right now. And we still haven't found the next floor. Which means it's probably going to be up by process of elimination.
Impossible.
Okay, well, you guys can't get through here, so I guess you just want to die. Go ahead and shoot into there.
Impossible.
Impossible. Shut the fuck up. Nothing's impossible, bitch. Alright, let's go. Yeah, up is the only way for us to really go at this point. Again, we're going through so many of these potions. I don't think that I'm underleveled. My character's fighting like it is underleveled. A pack of Haribo sweets, preferably Sir Code ones. They're called Tan-Fastics, Fantastic, which I'll buy from supermarkets to sneak in because fuck you. We make the majority of our money from concession sales. When people don't buy concessions, it doesn't matter how much attendance that we did. We end up actually losing money based on operations. So I understand the frustration with the increased prices for concessions, but that's literally the only way that we can operate, because like 90+% of the money we make from tickets goes back to the studios who made the movie. And I will also say, like, movie theater popcorn will just always hit different, and nobody can tell me otherwise. It's better than any other, It took us that long to find the second floor, it's so stupid. I understand, but I understand your perspective. My middle ground response, if I knew my bosses weren't watching kind of thing, right, it would be, I don't care if you want to sneak in, like, a thing of candy. What I do care about is that you sneak everything in, and you don't buy anything as well. If you're sneaking in, like, your Haribos, but you're also buying, like, a large popcorn, large drink, I am never going to complain, as long as you don't make it obvious that you're doing that, so I don't, because if I see it, I have to do something. But, like, if you don't keep it obvious, I'm never going to say shit about that, because I'm still making a lot of money off the sale. And then you're also getting to save money, not having to buy the candy. I think everybody wins in that case. But that's my hot take, right? Most people aren't going to agree with me on that in my industry. But I'd rather you buy the popcorn and soda, which are really low margin, than the candy that's really high margin. Or, sorry, the inverse of that. I'd like nachos as long as food and drinking.
Good day.
I also get unlimited movie theater posters. I get any movie theater poster I could ever want, which is also really sick. 2 socket 44. That's pretty good. I'll keep that and maybe increase my strength a little bit more. That's a really high cold resist, but it has 1 less slot. I care more about the slots.
How may I help you?
Let's go ahead and repair, and we're gonna sell. I do actually want to use this amulet. It has really good life, mana, resistance. It's just objectively better than my current one. So we're going to go ahead and keep this in here. We'll have to eventually get rid of it. We'll have to combine everything at some point. We're going to wait a little bit longer on that. Go ahead and do this. We need to get rid of the amethyst. Need to get rid of this. Keep this. Oh, I actually do have staff in there. Okay. We can test to see if it's better for our follower or not. So we completed that quest. Now we need to go into the palace and continue on. How much longer do you think it'll go for? I probably want to hit the 2-hour mark. That's traditionally been the length of time that I usually go for streams. We got 2861, which is the worst one. Cool. That's like usually the length that I go. I think there's a chance I can finish this act in the next 40 minutes. I'm going to do my damnedest to do so, but we'll see. You can only get so far so fast, right? Okay, there we go. Cool. So now we need to look for the Arcane Sanctuary within the palace. We don't need to talk to Deckard Cain, which is good. Let's just see what we got going on here. We got Palace level 1 is where we need to go to next. Cool. And again, I get, like, this is not the most entertaining game for a lot of my original viewers to watch. I appreciate you being here for any length of time that you decided to be here, even if you need to leave early.
Stay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I just keep talking to you guys. Cool, love that. Okay, we need to find the tomb. Let's go ahead and come down to the harem. So we need to get down to the palace, find, which is just further down here, and then find the waypoint as quickly as possible. Harem level 2. We're going to the deep depths of this palace. This is a very large dungeon, basically. If we get lucky, maybe we can get through it pretty quickly. I've never been a huge fan of Act 2 and Act 3. I think Act 1, Act 4, and Act 5 are masterful in this game. But the mid-game is a little bit slow at times. As far as, like, the scenery, the enemies you fight, etc. Okay, let's go ahead and keep fighting y'all. We'll go through here. Kill off all these 4 mages. I only care about killing things insofar as they're a threat to me. So if I can get past the enemy and not have to kill, I'm usually going to skip them. Because I already get so much experience from other things anyway, it doesn't really matter. We'll come down through here. Nothing there. Okay. There are usually multiple ways to get down, so I only have to find one of them to get down. Let's come through here. Take you guys down. Take that. Mana potion, run. Nothing around here. We're going to come down again. We're holding edges for now while we can. Usually avoid more enemies. That way, there we go. That's harem level 1. Damn. Okay. So that's not going down any further. Let's come through here. It's basically just a maze.
Impossible.
And then you have enemies around every corner. And as someone who doesn't want to take too much physical damage, it's a little bit unfortunate. We'll go ahead and add our frozen shield, though. Let's see if that makes a difference for us. Okay, cool. Nope. Wait, no, that's right. Yeah, palace level 1. Cool. Okay, so we have to find the waypoint. We don't have to, but I really would prefer having one. You can skip all waypoints. You don't need them, but if I ever end up dying and didn't have a portal down, it'd be really annoying to get my body back. That's level 2, and we also find it immediately. Oh, dude. The luck. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna come around, activate the waypoint, then get the fuck out. The next waypoint's gonna be the Arcane Sanctuary. We'll be able to get there pretty soon. Come back around here. Oh god, there we go. Okay. Is there a way that I can make this easier for you guys to, like, look at, maybe? Like this? So you guys can actually look at the screen better, maybe? Maybe this is better. So you can see the map off to the side still. Portal Shrine. We'll take that. You guys gotta go. Don't really have enough to go back yet. I think we're okay. Don't want to get hit by you guys. You guys have poison. I've always wondered what cinema justifies selling the limited pass $15 a month. You basically have to watch 2 films in Bulgaria. There's a reason why we don't, like... So, okay, you have, like... There are a few different companies that do this, right? And usually the premise, nowadays at least... Oh my god. The premise nowadays is that there's, like, limits to the times that you can do that. So, like, you're not allowed to do that during, like, the busier times. And there's a reason why they do that. So, like... At a movie theater, you have something called the prime showtime window. And that showtime window is typically between 6:30 p.m. and, like, 8 p.m. And that's, like, the time when most people will be available to come see a movie, no matter the day. So they'll typically have those passes, but those passes are for, like, between the time that they open until, like, 5 p.m. So those are, like, movies that are usually pretty empty on weekdays and weekends anyway, so they don't care if you're coming in there to see the movie. Because they're going to make more money when you come in when you buy concessions. Because in your mind, oh, I'm saving so much money, I'll buy more concessions now. So they'll actually be able to make up that difference in cost pretty easily. And they don't end up losing seats for, like, the bigger, busier movies during the busier times. Everybody wins, basically. In that case. So that's like, the business model. But then you have a company like MoviePass that existed back in the day, where for, like, $15 a month, free unlimited movies at any movie theater at any time. That was insane. That was stupid. They went out of business from that. They recently came back into business and have a completely different model where you can only do it during certain time periods on certain days, basically, which is like a way worse deal. Okay, we get teleport. We now have our late game skill. We're going to increase our strength a bit to be able to take on some better armor. And now we need to readjust this. So this is going to be our F4 slot. And this is going to help us blaze through the game now. They're not ready for how fast we're going to be able to go with this. We're not going to do it down here because we could end up getting trapped pretty easily, but in the open world-ish sections of the game, this is going to make a huge difference. So we're still kind of hugging the edge. Here's Palace level 2. We're on 3. We need to go down further. I think I need to find the thing that lets me go into the thing. I know that's very specific, but there's a reason. Not every cinema does that, to be clear. Because the business model isn't necessarily sustainable if people play it right. Like, if enough people don't buy concessions while they use that, they will lose money with that deal. It's basically a gamble. And they have market research that dictates, like, oh, well, this percentage of people who have this thing will typically spend this amount of money on concessions. That's how they justify it. If I had the choice to have it or not have it, I would probably not have it, though. Or I would only have it, but only be usable for, like, the morning time, like the first run of whatever movie. But I feel like most people wouldn't want to do it at that point. Okay, we got a portal. Let's go. Alright, this is the fun place. Let's go ahead and come back, sell some items. It's really weird not having the minimap in the middle, but I think we're okay.
Good day.
It's certainly going to be better.
Hello.
Okay. Do this. Sell. Sell. Go ahead and bring these out. Is this shield better than my current shield? The answer is going to be probably not, right? Okay. Yeah, definitely not. My shield is way better. So we're going to go ahead and sell, sell. We'll come over here, keep this in there. I think it's probably time for us to combine a few more of these. And off stream, I can do a little bit of inventory management. I have nothing against doing that for the sake of convenience. So we'll just do this really quick and then move on.
Not in town.
Not in town. Shut up. Okay, I'll do this. Take that back, actually. Set these up. Good inventory, good inventory. I think we're fine with this. Okay, yeah. We got plenty of town portals. Let's go. We continue. So we need 2. We already did this. We need to get the journal, and we need to get the tomb. So we're going to do the journal first. And there are 4 different routes, and one of these routes will have exactly what we're looking for, and one of them will have anything. Okay. I think we're going to go with the teleport strategy here. So the teleport strategy, quite simply, just means we're going to be blazing through our enemies at breakneck speed. We're going to have to hope we don't die in the process. And the downside of the strategy is whenever we get trapped in the middle of 2 large groups, we probably end up dying. And the plus side is that it concentrates the enemies in one group, which makes it easier to kill on average than AoE attacks like what I'm doing now. We do go through a lot more potions doing it this way, though, but it's faster, usually. This also still might not be the best place to do this.
I need mana.
I'm sure you do.
I need mana.
Can you die, please? Okay, you're done. You're next. That was a lot of enemies. Okay, let's add a few potions. Absolutely shagging them, true. Okay, there we go. All that for what, though, is the thing. For like a little bit of extra experience, just unfortunate. Okay, we got a charm we want to grab at some point. This thing right here is a big pain in my ass. I want to kill from a distance, just be done with it. I mean, like, a sorceress in the early game is usually pretty weak compared to where it's going to be in the late game. So we could be going through this technically faster if we picked a different class. But it's so worth it, because in Nightmare, having a sorceress is so useful, and then in Hell, it doesn't matter what you are, it's going to suck no matter what. Okay, there we go. You guys can be next. Cool. Ooh, we will take that towel, actually, thank you. We still need an F, I think, rune. I thought about rune farming today, ultimately decided against it. So we have 4 different routes we can take, and it's possible that the route that we take ends up not being the route that we need to take, unfortunately. But we will see here in a sec. Each route basically leads to its own like little space, and one of those spaces is always random each time. We'll have the final boss of this area in it, like the dungeon boss or whatever. So far, it's looking like we're not going to get that here. We'll see. Cool, we're chilling. Do get an amulet. Hello. Could be useful for us. We just need to kill Lightning Spire. We probably need to go back and get more potions here in a bit. I think we're fine for the moment, but not for much longer. Because I don't think we have any more left in our inventory. If we do have very little. Yeah, we have none. Okay, cool. We do get a health shrine here. We'll keep it in mind as we go forward. But really, at this point, the issue is mana. Yeah, I'm not foreseeing us having what we're looking for here. It's still potentially okay. Okay, yep, love that. Love getting hit over and over again. Yeah, no longer have mana potions, so we probably need to go back now. Yeah, let's go back. We got some things we need to buy. We can go ahead and sell some things. We'll be fine. We got money. We also need to bring back our minion anyway, so it kind of works out. You have done the things. Congratulations, traveler. Okay, boom. I somehow doubt it's going to be good enough. Max my stamina, don't care about that. Defense and 5 gold from monsters is kind of interesting. I'll keep you for now. Just have 3 Tal runes. God, okay, whatever, it's fine. Okay, let's talk to our dude Dragonon and get some stuff. I'm going to go cook my pizza, catch you on the flip side, Daddy-o. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out, Chainsy. It's always appreciated. Let's go ahead and get all of the potions. Okay, so that's enough there. Cool. Let's go ahead and get the mana next. We're going to get like a fuck ton of these, just try to blaze through the sections as fast as possible. Cool. This should do it. We go onwards. I want to finish out that area before I try a different route, just in case I end up going to the wrong area. We need to go to the sanctuary. Okay, and onwards. I mean, realistically, the most likely would be back over here. So let's go ahead and move back there. I'm missing all of my shots. Okay, let's just come through here. This will determine if we get there or not. Looks like we don't. Okay, that's fine. We definitely need more health. Yeah, so this is like one of the false endings of this area, which is okay. Drains mana, you gotta go. Oh, come on, die already. These things take a lot of damage to kill. Okay, we're gonna open up all these chests, get all the items, go back home, sell all the items.
I am overburdened.
I am overboard. Shut up. Okay, cool. So we ruled out one route, now on to the next. Again, my understanding is it's completely random, so there's no way for me to figure out which one's which.
Hello.
Identify items.
How may I help you?
I never actually got my follower back. That's interesting. And it's still not worth it. It's getting closer to being worth it, but still not worth it. Cool, you're gone. Let's go ahead and add our potions back into our hotbar. I think we still have enough to get us through. Let's go ahead and get our follower back and then go back to the Arcane Sanctuary. Talk to our boy Grease over here. Grease nuts. Got him. Ha! Anyway. Okay, so we'll go down Arcane Sanctuary. Let's take the opposite route now. See if anything comes from that. Okay, this is the teleport pad 1. Pretty useful as a sorceress because I have the range attacks, so I can kill most of them before I even get over there. And it's very quickly attack and kill. And pause build will take. And also having the teleport spell is really huge here, so I don't actually have to use teleporters as intended. I can just teleport over so that it can't actually block me at any point. This is basically just free experience, essentially. I say we go over here. Okay, nope. We're gonna let you guys fight. Come over here instead. Definitely nope. Okay, we need to fight the ones behind us first, because they take away mana, and then we can kill you guys. Take the charm. We'll take the healing potion too. Go ahead and fight you guys from a distance. Don't let them fly over too easily. We're hoping that this is going to be the route that we need to take, just to get through this area a little bit faster. This can take quite a while if you let yourself get caught up in the different paths. Okay, let's go ahead and add more potions. Get a healing potion going as well. And we'll teleport over. Take the chest. Ooh, ring pog, okay. Holy crap, nope. Let's take a step back, fight off these guys. We do want that flawed skull, actually, yeah. Thank you. Let's give it a shot. Okay, this is again one of the false endings. This is way faster, though, than the last one. That was good. Wasted a little bit less time on this route, so we only have 2 more routes to go through. So cross elimination will be okay. We do have a lot of things to pick up here. I do want to sell all or most of it. Just again, extra money just never hurt anybody. We'll take all of this gold all around here. We'll take a few extra potions, so we don't have to buy any more going forward. Take the key, potions. Cool, okay. Let's go back, sell, and repeat. Maybe we can get another level before the boss fight. I wouldn't mind being at level 20 before that boss fight. I think it's going to be a really tall order, though. We'll see.
Greetings.
Greetings. Stay a while and listen. Okay, good, good, good. Interesting. Charge bolts, ice bolts, 2 to firebolt. This doesn't have any firebolt. The same required level. It gives me more resistance, more mana, and more energy. But it still decreases our damage output overall. It's not worth it. It was close to being worth it. Don't care about the attack rating at all. Don't care about... actually, no, honestly, that maximum stamina might have been useful. Come to think of it, but it's fine. Let's get a few more potions and go on to the next route.
Hello.
Trade. I'm going to grab a few more of these. And then a few more of these. And we'll continue. So now it's a question of up or down. I think we're going to end up going up. I have a very strong feeling it's going to be the down path, but worst case scenario is to get more experience. Best case scenario is we pog off. Again, I'm pretty sure I could get away with teleporting past all of these guys. You do run the risk of getting riggedy wrecked, but I think the bigger issue is my mana stores.
Impossible.
I don't regen mana fast enough to be able to chain teleport, and my potions don't increase our mana fast enough to keep up either. So what I really need is just more mana. So the next few upgrades I probably should consider looking into doing that. Maybe we could try to skip around a little bit. I'm just a little bit nervous about that. Go ahead and shoot ahead. We can run past a few of these, I don't mind. I just don't want to end up in the middle of a horde is all. We're just continuing to go upwards. It's basically just like a perpetual ladder you climb. So the hope is at the end of this ladder we have the enemy we seek. Okay, there's a lot more of our enemies now. We're going to go ahead and attack them all from a distance over here. Very nice, we get a ring. Scroll Town portal over there. Yuan. It's probably not worth getting the Yuan. Steals life. Gotta kill you. I'm not really seeing like an end point here. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Maybe it's over here. Oh, now we're still going up. Okay. Oh, we found it. Let's go. Okay, we got lucky. We'd have to do all 4 of them. We got slightly worse odds than normal, but that's okay. Let's increase our defense really quick. Let's get back. Let's give you a chance to heal. I don't want to lose my follower just yet, if I can help it. Okay. So we got that going for us. We have our buffs. Let's go ahead and take you down. So this guy is called the Summoner. And I killed him. Just like that. Let's go.
That couldn't have been Horizon.
It wasn't Horizon. Going to the Canyon of Magi. And adding the waypoint. Lagulin. Cool. We are almost done with this act. We can definitely finish it this stream. That is very hype. Okay. So we are able to take down that enemy pretty easily. We need to talk to all the people.
Yes.
Identify items. Trade. Repair. Rings. Late. Oh, that is a really good one. Okay, you can go. You, however, 5 energy, 9 to life, 10 to mana, 89 attack rating, and had a level 1 charge bolt. We are going to do... This one's going to go. Fantastic. We're going to get rid of the mana for kill. Okay, awesome. Amazing. Okay. So we now know which tomb is for Tal Rasha. It's that symbol. I'm still here, Sylvie, just looking. You're good. We're chilling. We're going to finish Act 2 today, which is very exciting. I should really fix the darkness. Now that I have the teleport spell. Let's go ahead and bring this back into the forefront of our view. There should be a way for us to do this. Maybe it's up in this area that we need to go. But there's a way for us to reduce the amount of darkness that we're experiencing here. I would like to fix this world before I finish it. So we're going to come up and around and just see if we can find it. My understanding has always been that there is a place you can go to for this. Okay, we'll come up and around.
I can't.
Even if not, then we're at least exploring more land, which certainly doesn't hurt anything. Maybe I gave up that space too quickly, I don't know. But there should be a thing that basically lets us get the sunlight back, like a different route. And I just don't know where that route is.
I need mana.
I know you need mana, don't we all? It's not the Claw Viper area, right? I mean, there didn't show to be any additional routes. Let's see. No, there are no additional routes. Okay. So it's not through here. Let me... Diablo 2, Act 2, how to get light on. Tainted Sun. Second thing in the temple. I don't think this is what I need. Restore the staff, find the true tomb. Maybe it is just meant to be this dark, actually. Huh. Whatever. I'm not overly concerned about that. We need more potions. Let's go ahead and grab like a fuck ton. So the enemy that we're going to face, in my opinion, is the hardest enemy in the entire game. It's in Act 2. And especially for a sorceress, it is very, very difficult to defeat them. In my opinion, the best way to defeat them is doing hit and run tactics, where you basically fight them just long enough to do damage, and then you portal out, and you just keep getting your follower back over and over again. Okay, so we need to find the thing that has that symbol. The Shuriken Star symbol one. Let's see if we can find it. So we need to skip through all these enemies. We don't care about any of them. We do have teleport on the hotbar. And then we're just going to come up and we're going to look and see if it has the symbol we're looking for. It does not. It has the square. So we'll skip on to the next one. We'll just keep going until we find the correct one. That has the Shuriken. Okay, wow. That was pretty fast. Okay, add the extra defense. Let's go ahead and fight. So we need to get down, I think we just need to go down like this one floor. And there's going to be a place where we basically have to build the staff, and we use that as the key. And then we're chilling. Okay, let's go ahead and just shoot up into here. We're going to need our rejuvenation potions to beat this boss straight out. Nothing can be done about that, we just have to. The stun attack guys are dead. Ooh, we can shoot right through, interesting. So we know that the key is going to be here somewhere, just gotta find it. It's not here, that's okay. We can probably just go ahead and leave this space. We'll go up and around next. At the end of the day, it's only Princess Lim one that hangs out during the dead parts of the stream. It's just like old times, basically. Okay, so it's not going to be here either. Let's go ahead and heal. We're going to need to go back at least one more time to get the staff no matter what, so we'll also bring back all the rejuvenation potions. And probably like a full inventory of nothing but health and mana. And the idea is to use like the rejuvenation potions to keep your minion healed while you keep doing damage from the background if you can. It's not always the easiest thing to do though. Okay, again, if we can just skip all these guys, that's preferred. There we go, we found it. I guess we'll have to go ahead and fight all these guys that they're following. Also, I heard a sapphire. We want that. Thank you. You're done. Yeah, it's a very close quarters fight, so you gotta be very careful. Okay, so let's go back. Wait for it. There we go. We need... I don't think we have to identify anything right now. Okay, we need this, mainly. Because what we're going to do is take this off, this off. We need to take back an amulet. I think the 10 to life one is probably the play. Get this out of there, combine. So now we have a really sick Hordrick staff. Again, I wish I could use it for longer, but you do have to use it to get past this space, so you don't really have much choice in the matter. Let's go ahead and toss you back. So we're going to take all of these potions with us. We're going to need them pretty badly. We'll keep a few back just in case I end up dying. Talk to Dragnon or whatever. Because we're going to need a lot more potions than what we have. And probably a few more of these. Oh, I didn't mean to buy the books, but so be it. I wanted to buy more of these. Okay. So here's the strat for this fight. This spell right here, Static Field, weakens them by 25%, which does a lot of damage on big health bosses. The goal is to get the boss about 25% health, then run the fuck away, and basically kill with fire spells. And the goal is to do all that without getting hit by it more than like once or twice, because it will kill you if you're not careful. So we will see. So the first thing we're going to do is add another portal, because we probably want to die. We're going to add this to the orifice, and accept. Next step. Health is irrelevant, we'll probably end up dying. So let's go ahead and add the rejuvenation potions to the hotbar, ready to go. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. So 1 and 4 will be health and mana, and then everything else... Actually, let's do 1 and 2 are health and mana, everything else is rejuvenation. Okay, this should be as good as it can get. This is going to be really hard. Okay, do that. Get a mana potion. We can do this. This is the hardest fight to fight. I already fucked up. Okay, let's go. Yep, I'm gonna die. For some reason, this isn't enough. I hate that. Okay. Yep, and we just die. See, yeah, that's basically how this is going to go for a while. This is the hardest boss to fight. And there's not a lot that can be done about it. So, we'll resurrect our guy. We'll come back in. We're going to try to get our stuff back and try to do a few more hits. We're just going to do that over and over again. And there is no better strategy that I've ever found for this. So, we will see. Okay, hello, Grease.
Need some help?
Do I need help? Yeah, I need some help. Okay. So I think we've done about as much as we can with the static field. So now we just have to hope to not get hit as we get our stuff back. Okay, so yeah, we got our stuff back at the cost of almost being dead. So again, you can see like the amount of damage that we're doing is not phenomenal. So yeah, it's just that over and over again. I don't think there's a better strategy, to the best of my knowledge. Our follower just can't tank the damage, and we're only at level 18. What level to fight Duriel as a sorceress? At least 23. Making the fireball around 3 or 4 level, deal staggering damage of 180. So yeah, that's just kind of like where we're at now. Sorry, I have a work text. Oh, just lids and a thing. Okay, cool.
Who goes there?
Yeah, this is what we're doing. Over and over and over again. How's our gold situation going? Okay for now. Okay. Alright, let's give it a shot. Again. Okay.
Impossible.
If I get my stuff back... If I can get my stuff back, I could eject and try to grind more. I don't know what 5 levels would really do for me, but I'd be willing to spend like a stream doing nothing but grinding for Duriel, basically, and getting like better armor and stuff. But we need to get our stuff back first, is the thing.
Need some help?
And that's going to be the hard part, because I can't leave with my stuff on the ground there, otherwise I just lose all my stuff.
Tell me your troubles.
Okay. We'll give it another shot. I don't want to make the portal in there, so I'll just get chain killed. Maybe. Well, if I am.
Impossible.
Shit! I almost got out. Okay, well, we'll give it another shot. Over and over again. We're also losing a ton of gold doing this as well, which we do love to see. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Maybe I should try to teleport away and then portal. It's not like we're gonna try to keep damaging him. We can't hurt him enough at this point of our character. Okay.
Impossible.
Get our stuff. Get out. Haha! Got our stuff back. We have, like, no gold. What is our gold stash situation like? It could be worse. Okay. Yeah, we're going to call it there. There's not a whole lot that we can do against that guy right now. So, in light of that, we're also going to go ahead and stream. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead